Welcome to VINDAL'S Concept and Math Physics. Please, you can also connect me on YouTube, VINDAL'S Concept in Math Physics, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. Let's look at this question on the board. Solve for x, and this is Olympiad. I am going to be fast. So the first thing, I'm going to divide everything by 16 raised to power x. So this cancels this, becomes 1 plus 4 times 5 all raised to power x all over 4 times 4 all raised to power x, which is equal to 5 times 5 all raised to power x all over 4 times 4 all raised to power x. Now, according to power law, whenever you see this is 1, 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 it means any number staying on its own has a power of 1. So, but according to indices, a lot of indices, a power law says that whenever something is raised to another power, that the power will only multiply power. So it's going to be power by power. So I'm going to have 1 plus 4 raised to power x dot 5 raised to power x all over 4 raised to power x dot 4 raised to power x. That means x times 1, this x times this one, this x times this one. So that's why we'll have this. This is equal to 5 raised to power x dot 5 raised to power x all over 4 raised to power x dot 4 raised to power x. Please, dot is representing multiplication in this case. So I'm going to have 1 plus, this x will cancel the x. I have 5 over 4 all raised to power x, which is equal to. And remember, according to the law of indices, when they are the same base, their powers will add. So I have 5 raised to power 2x all over 4 raised to power 2x. So I am going to move forward by saying, so let's keep going. I have 1 plus 5 over 4 raised to power x, which is going to be 5 over 4 all raised to power 2x. Because the numerator has raised to power 2x, the denominator has the power of 2x. So it simply means this divided by this all raised to power 2x. Now I'm going to write it to, because I'm having a similarity, I'm having 4 over 5 and power x, the same thing is going to be here. I'm going to group them. So I have 5 over 4 all raised to power x, all raised to power 2, because it's the same thing. Yes, it's the same thing. Therefore, I'm going to say let 5 raised to power 4 all raised to power x, let it be y. So I have 1 plus y is equal to y squared. Now I'm going to solve for quadratic equation. I'm going to have that y squared is going to be equal to minus y minus 1 equal to 0. So I'm saying that y is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. What I mean is, when I get to this point, I know it cannot be factorized. So I'm applying the principle of quadratic formula. So where my a is the coefficient of y squared, which is 1, b is coefficient of minus, the coefficient of y, which is minus 1, and a is this constant, which is minus 1. So I'll have that y is going to be equal to 1 plus or minus square root of minus 1 all squared minus 4 times 1 times minus c all over 2a. Sorry, all over 2 all over 2. So y is going to be equal to 1 plus or minus square root of 5 over 2. So y is going to be equal to 1 plus square root of 5 over 2, or y is equal to 1 minus square root of 5 over 2. So in this case, what happened is this. This is plus or minus. That means there are two answers. So y is going to be 2. Y for the plus and y for the negative. But remember that y is not alone. Y came with this. Therefore, I'm going to say that 5 over 4 all raised to power x is equal to 1 plus root 5 over 2, or 5 over 4 all raised to power x is equal to 1 minus root 5 over 2. Now, for me to kill this, for me to simplify this, I have to apply the logarithm. I'm going to take the logarithm of both sides. Or multiplying log base 10 or base e to both sides of the equation. So I'm going to have log 5 over 4 all raised to power x, let's say base 10, or let's just leave it that way. We know it's base 10, is equal to log 1 plus root 5 over 2. So according to law of indices, the power will multiply the log. So I have x is equal to log 5 over 4 is equal to log 1 plus root 5 over 2. Now x is going to be equal to log 1 plus root 5 over 2, all divided by log 5 over 4. I think I should stop here. I can also do the same thing here, but this is where I'm going to stop. If you can find the values of this, the value of x can be there. Thank you. Please don't forget to share this video, like, and comment. But if there is anything you don't understand, question is very necessary.